Good morning and welcome, everybody. Sean here, Detroit Disney Duo, and it's another great day in the D. So, we have a couple things to talk about that I found interesting in the news for Disney. And before we go ahead and get started, go ahead and mash that subscribe button, shall you? That's right. Become a free subscriber. That's free, 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 no cost to you. You become a subscriber of the Detroit Disney Duo channel, and then you hit the notifications bell. You get all the notifications of when we go live, when we upload a video, and that's all for free. We really appreciate it. We appreciate all of our subscribers that have already subscribed, and we welcome you. Anyhow, so let's just go ahead and jump right into things, shall we? So the first thing that I was reading was that Disney, and this has been big, Disney has been talking about laying off a bunch of people. Interesting enough, I had a video that I made a while back, not too long ago, within the last month, in regards to what I thought would help Disney Plus, flourish if I was in charge. That's right, if I was in charge. I'm not in charge, though. And neither is Charles, I'm just saying. So, if I was in charge, I would be conglomerating every ounce of online video service that I had into one and make it like Disney One or something catchy like that. And I would not have all these different streaming channels like ABC, Hulu, ESPN Plus, or ESPN and Disney Plus. I would kind of bring it all together into one little place, and then instead of having all these different people. So ends up, right? Okay, that Disney started their layoffs, and the very first people that they go to hack out of the company is some executives at Hulu and Freeform, which are both television streaming services that Disney either owns or has stake in. Hulu, we know they own. Freeform, I didn't research it up. I think they have a stake in it, at least a stake in it, more than just a hamburger size. I'm just saying. But anyhow, very dry humor this morning. So, yeah, so basically they look like and they got rid of a whole giant, whole mess of people that were working on the metaverse, which I'm not really sure. I know that Facebook has created this term called the metaverse. I don't know that it's really a venture that Disney needs. So they got rid of them. Maybe they can go work for Facebook. Sorry, guys and gals. All right, so, okay, anyhow, so I really think what may be happening, and maybe somebody at Disney has been listening to my vlogs here, or whatever I've been saying. I don't want to call them a vlog, but they've been listening to my videos, and maybe, just maybe, this is, but I doubt it. I doubt that anybody's listening to me. I highly doubt it. But you never know. So I really think that they're going to eventually merge all their services together. I'm really hoping that's the idea here, that they finally get to that point where they're going to go, we just got so many, we should just become one, and just put all their eggs in one basketto. That way that you don't have to have 10 different subscriptions. It's cheaper. Then you could just charge more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're bundling it all together now for $19. You're saying you're getting all these services for $19, but you got to have all these different streaming apps. It's like ridiculous. Come on now. I just want one app. Stop cluttering up my phone with data. So anyhow, I thought that was really interesting last night when I read it. Now, so Apple, yesterday I was reading, is starting up their new scrutinized service about buy now, pay later. And basically what happened is they inserted this buy now, pay later service. It's coming soon to a online or on your iPhone or whatever in an Apple store near you, and you would buy now and pay later. And there's a lot of Apple products to buy. Some are very super expensive, but like almost everything there is expensive, almost just about. But I could really see Apple really getting a lot of people to buy Apple products by putting them on a 4-pay or a 6-pay or even maybe a 12-month pay, depending on how much it is. Now, this buy now, pay later, I don't know if anybody is going to, I don't know if you're going to, what the cost would be for a Mac, a $5,000, system. But you never know, 12 months, it may be $500 or $400. Somebody might have $400 a month to fork out. But they're going to be reporting it on your credit bureau, and it's not going to be a credit card. It'll be this buy now, pay later service. And I think it's going to do well. I don't think people should scrutinize this. This is not going to get people on this hook like they're going to be paying, they're going to be paying and go broke on it, and then or they won't be able to finish it off. Or I really don't see that kind of thing happening. But I think that buyers will be able to, I think people can take care of their own finances. And I cannot wait for it to come out. I don't have anything that I really want to purchase over 4 to 6 months or 12 months. But if you're like needing a new computer, a new Mac, and you've been waiting all this time, or you're worried about the prices, now's your time, I guess. It may be spread out over 12 months. You won't have to put it all down at once, and you won't have to have a credit card. You can do buy now, pay later eventually soon. I think that's going to be something good for a lot of people. So finally, to round this off, the third story that I read last night, it was about Elon Musk and the new rules for Twitter. Now, if you didn't know already, they already started up where you are not going to be able to have two-factor authentication. That's 2FA for all you acronym people. Two-factor authentication, where you would get your authentication number off of your cell phone by a text message. That's not available anymore unless you have your Twitter Blue. That's the only way, which I don't understand. I mean, I think it's more convenient to get it off your phone, but I guess not. So I will have a short video talking about how to use your iPhone, at least, to set up two-factor verification for Twitter or any other service that is. So also, now the big deal about Twitter Blue, and I think Twitter Blue is really, it's interesting. He came across and he said, if you already have a check mark next to your name, no matter how big or small you are, previously, you're going to have to now buy Twitter Blue, or we're going to get rid of your check mark. Wow, that's saying a lot. All those people that were verified before are no longer going to be able to have their legacy verification mark, and they're now going to have to go ahead and buy Twitter Blue in order to keep it. Those are big steps. I could see that coming across for Facebook or anywhere else. I mean, and here's the interesting thing. It doesn't even verify who you are. It just verifies your telephone number. It doesn't, I mean, anybody could have a phone number associated with any fake account representing somebody, and then all of a sudden, suddenly, you're verified. I mean, it's that dumb. So, yeah, it doesn't verify that it's actually you, just that your telephone number verifies you. Interesting enough, okay, now the thing is that if you want your post to be part of showing up first, or the For You Twitter page, or whatever it is, that's what they're calling it, or be up on the Twitter feeds way up there where somebody can notice and see them or have them show up maybe show up at all, you'll have to have Twitter Blue. It's almost like it's becoming this pay-to-play service, and I'm not really sure that. I think a lot of people are just going to be dumping Twitter right and left. This is exactly becoming what I thought it was going to be coming, is where you would basically be paying for Twitter, almost, just about, and it's becoming that way. That's a great way to get rid of bots, bots and ads and stuff like that are just false stuff. But in order to combat that, I knew that verification was coming. Well, that's how it's going to be used to combat the multitude of these fake bot accounts. I mean, yeah. I mean, what other way would you do it? They should have done this like a long time ago, right? But nobody wants to pay. So now Elon Musk is taking it to people, saying you're going to pay, and if you want to be like a real person on Twitter, you're going to pay the Twitter Blue. I really think that's what it's going to boil down to in order to get rid of these millions and millions and millions of fakey accounts. So it's all interesting stuff. I'm not really sure how it's all going to go down, but those are just my thoughts and opinions about these whole things. So thank you today for listening, and catch you in the next day, maybe probably tomorrow. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. For now, have a great one. Over.